Hi, everybody.
Greetings.
Hi everyone, welcome to Dyson Dynamics. I am the person that reads the intro, but I am not the DM yet. That right now belongs to Jason. Jason, it is 8:34 p.m. in Midwestern time. It is a lovely, undescript day outside because I have not gone outside since 1 p.m. Take it away, bud.
Cool. Yeah. Welcome everybody. Welcome back to our rendition of Descent into Avernus, where we find our characters in a safe place. For the first time in quite a while, the Tower of the wizard tower to one powerful multiversal archmage Mordenkainen, who, when the party arrived, was dealing with a bit of dissension in the ranks of the individuals that staff his tower, and the party was nice enough to um, negotiate a little bit of time off for them to get them back to work. And then, as we left last time, a herald of Zariel arrived to impart on the party the um, reward that was offered to them by Zariel um, in the function where they selected the new infernal warlord. And what that was 8 hours of being able to depart the plane and travel back home and hopefully meet up with some people who they care or love. And that is where we'll pick back up. The other thing, actually, Mordenkainen also informed the party that to get to the point in time where the sword was last seen, they would need to recover a piece of the rod of seven parts, one that is powerful enough to pierce a sort of scab or like distortion in time that Mordenkainen can't see, and that was sort of prefaced for you all before you all get set to travel back to the wherever it is you hail from or have decided to travel to. For those of you who are from El Terrell, because it's around, and that is where we will pick back up. You all have the floor.
So where are y'all going? Thank you. So where are you guys going? Do you guys know yet?
Jeremy gets offered food, and you just hear, "I serve the Great Order."
Yeah, no,
Nice.
thank you, thank you.
I just saw that. I just saw that come in the screen. I was like, "I serve the Great Order."
I thought you were coming with me, Mina.
Well, I am still going with you. I mean, I know where you... Jacob, where are you going? Let me be more direct with who I'm prompting here.
Thank you.
Jacob, where the fuck are you going?
Home. Hopefully to fix the problems I started.
Will that work?
We can go anywhere we want. I assume my home is a option. If not, that would kind of be a really shitty 8 hours to go somewhere random.
Well,
Yeah.
have a good time. Do you know how to do sending yet? Is that a thing you can do?
No, none of the books have it.
Okay. Well, if it sucks, try and remember as much as you can so we can bitch about it later.
No, of course. Well, I guess, where are you all going? Sounds like you've had this.
Well,
So Jeremy is going to be joining me, going back to my family. And EV4, you're still going to Candlekeep, right?
Ava, and yes, because you guys gave me this body I have to drop off.
And I have to recast Gentle Repose before you leave, so I'll just do that now.
I was gonna say, I think we're leaving shortly.
Siobhan recasts Gentle Repose on Marty's body.
Yeah, where is Marty's body?
I think we carried it in, but we didn't say where we put it.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
We just gently placed it on the dining table where we previously have had our heroes' feasts, and she's just laying there like Sleeping Beauty.
I'm sure Mordenkainen was very appreciative of that. But yep, all right. That's our plan. Go there, get her resurrected, probably hang out.
Meet my
If-
immediately when you get there, ask for Faye or ask for Jetto. And
oh,
then when they show up, well, they'll recognize you. But when you show up, just go like Marty sent me, Jeremina sent me, the Divine Comedy sent me, and you should be set. Actually, do you?
do I
Oh my God, I know what to send you with. Because sometimes Candlekeep, they might ask you to present some like book or writing. I know what I'm going to give you.
all right. What
I'm
are
gonna go
you
give
doing?
you the art on my wall of the the lich thing, and then I'll give you the stuff that hot guy from the party gave me because none of you can read Draconic. Do you, cloth,
What?
Well,
cloth, cloth.
Oh, Clouth.
Oh
Yes.
shit.
So,
people know
He
who that
gave
is.
you something?
well, he gave you guys something, and then you guys gave
Oh
that to me because I can
shit.
read it and you guys can't. It was
Yeah,
just
he
a
gave us like
list.
a list of stuff.
Jaco literally visibly shivers at remembering Cloud.
And I mean, that's kind of like that's interesting stuff, right? Like what this guy Klauth wants,
Yep.
like
Super,
that's
super
interesting stuff.
interesting. Yep.
So I'll give you that to take to Campbell Keep.
Well, thanks. Um,
Is the guy just like
cool.
waiting for us at the doorway?
He has actually taken a seat, much to Mordenkainen's
Dismay.
dismay. And he has taken a seat where one of the Modrons usually sits to operate the order that floats in the sort of grand um, opening in the middle of the tower. He just seems to be politely listening and waiting.
I like to think that he's like folded open a newspaper out of like just made one appear and it says Avernus Times.
Mm,
It'd be the Avernus Inquirer.
that's great.
Um, so
This week,
talking
Bell's blunder.
talking to Faye and Jetto, giving them this uh thing to get in the door, and then what am I doing with Marty's body? Just finding a cleric.
No, you were going to go to Faye and you're gonna go like, "Hey, what's up with this?" And then Faye will take it from there.
And
Cool.
then
What does Faye look like?
Kind of the cutest little, just like this cute little, like she's like 13, just like a little baby. She's got little black hair.
It,
Oh my God, none of you have
13?
seen her. I'm gonna go crazy. She's not even taller than me. None of you have seen her. None of
Um,
you have been to Candlekeep.
No. The last
Oh
time I
my
even heard about
God.
Candlekeep,
You're
my
sending
cousin
me
was
to
trying to get in using a bunch of his different inventions.
not at your
a
time.
13-year-old? You're sending me to a 13-year-old.
Not
Jaco,
just any 13-year-old, the Antichrist.
Jaco knows Faye. I just realized that, and he's just not
Yeah,
saying
as you were
shit.
talking.
I just realized that Jaco literally knows
Jaco would
Faye.
know Faye,
Jaco would know
but he
Faye.
So,
can't
Yeah.
say anything.
so
He already
Faye,
did.
she's 13, but she's goth. So I think one of you's gotta like her, and she's so good at necromancy.
Yep.
Mm.
That is a lie. I'm sorry. I'm lying to you. She's really, really bad at necromancy, actually. It's blood magic. She's a blood magician. And she helped
Oh.
start Marty on the path that killed her. So there's a little resentment there.
Okay.
That's lovely.
But she's great. And she'll do something with Marty.
What? Who
Oh, they
knows?
Oh,
said it was like her dad brother. Um,
hopefully not biologically.
no, he's biologically like
Biologically, her dead brother.
well, like her brother. Well, okay, so their dads are both Ball, but
Oh.
he's
Oh.
like her dad. So
Oh. So
I
he
hate
is
hellish politics.
raising his sister.
Like a
yeah,
half sister, and he's raised her essentially, so as like a father figure.
Jaco,
Okay.
I would
Why
say
didn't you
so.
just say that?
Jaco's just nodding his head.
Like, wow, this is
Because
crazy.
I don't know, because
Whoa,
it's
that's
funnier
crazy.
when you say things and then people get shocked and then you get to keep talking because you're explaining what you said.
In Jaco's head, he's just like, I cannot wait to tell Faye when I get back exactly what Jeremy thought of her at 13.
Yeah. Ava will come over and like place a hand on Jeremiah's shoulder and like say, "Never change." And then they
Weirdly
will like,
not the first person to say that.
I'm sure. And then like they'll sort of like cuff her chin in that Boba Fett kind of way, and we'll move away.
Yeah.
To shoulder Marty, a la fucking the Death Stranding.
Sack of potatoes, like
Mhm.
So,
Yeah.
are we
No
we,
care given.
we all ready? I guess I don't even know what we're doing. And he looks at the guy that's sitting there. How is
Oh,
this
well, I think
working?
uh how I he takes out a scroll and unfurls it and like shows it to you. There's a bunch of arcane text written on it in Infernal. It's a big sort of circle with I think about like 7 concentric rings of arcane runes. And he'll say, "Well, when you are ready to go, I will simply cast this spell, send you on your way, and you need do nothing more except for enjoy your time, and then you'll be recalled when the time is right."
Okay. I'm good to go. If everybody else is.
Yeah, I'm good to go.
Sure. We're good to go.
All right, very well then. And he'll um, he'll lay down the scroll on the floor, and um, Mordenkainen will sort of run into the scene briefly and like and shoo him away from where all of the Modrons are working, and so he'll get a little closer to the door, getting clear of all of the buttons, levers, and brass whirligigs of the station that manages the order, and he will say, I hope you all have a wonderful time, and I look forward to seeing you all when you return. And he will go and cast some verbal and somatic components, and your vision um, kind of gets it blacked out for a moment, and then sort of a bright flash of white and color, and then you all drop where it was that you were looking to go. And we'll be starting with Jacob. Now, Jacob, as you drop, and the first thing, you feel a chill run down your arms. This is not a chill like you're being watched or a chill of suspicion. It is just quite simply, it is of moderate temperature here. There is humidity. You can feel like the dew in the air. There is a tree canopy which also overloads your senses. Just sort of the smell of pollen, the sound of birds, the sort of um, pockmark light pouring through this like dense canopy. You can hear in the distance, over the sound of nature, um, the sound of music, sort of a light, um, somewhat repetitive, but overall enjoyable tune. The ground beneath you appears to be a road or well worn path. Um, what would you like to do?
Um, First thing Jacob's gonna do is just look around and fucking fascinate the fact that there's green again. And he's gonna go,
Vibe.
how far past did he put me? Shit. He's gonna look both directions of the road and try to see a sign or figure out where he is.
Sure. Go ahead and make a perception or investigation or nature check, your choice.
Cool. Perception, investigation, or nature. Sweet, investigation +4. Let's go. Fucking A. Oh god, I rolled a D fucking 12. I grabbed the wrong one. There we go. Hey, 16.
16. So you so what exactly are you trying to figure out? Like where you are, where the
Yeah.
sound is coming from? Okay.
Essentially where I am and the music, I guess, just to try to orient himself.
Sure. I mean the trees are familiar to you. They are dense, dense forest, likely, outside of Neverwinter somewhere. The music itself is coming from further down the path. As you peer down one direction of the path, sort of your ears perking up, and you're hearing it off in the distance, sort of crooked behind a bend. You can kind of determine that that is where the music is coming from.
Well, I might as well orient myself somewhere. And he's gonna start taking off towards the music.
Okay, you do so. Traveling the path is easy and well worn. As you come around that crook in the bend to a tight, like grove, essentially, where the trees have been cut back and their stumps pulled up, you see a very familiar, though slightly off, like cottage or sort of woodland hut. It looks a little different to you. There's like a little less moss growing on the eaves. The windows look perhaps a little brighter. It just looks a little younger to you. And as you approach and come around, it is the source of the music, and you can see bright streamers and bright streamers and party accoutrement, both through the window and sort of looping off of the bows and eaves of the roof.
Um,
You
of
also smell food.
course, and it's probably familiar of some point. Is there any words, any banner or anything out on the outside? I'm assuming, like to state what this is. He's just trying to figure out what day it is before he goes in.
Sure. Make a, I'll say, insight check.
Awesome. It's 5.
5. There are no words. It's very it, it's themed. It doesn't seem to be a birthday celebration.
Mhm.
You don't see any like numbers, like, so and so is turning 50 or
Yeah.
whatever. It is all just kind of these looping bows, and as you look at them, there are various shades of blue and pink and yellow, kind of framing out the colors that are on display, but you can't really place.
He's fucking bolting up to the cabin door, wondering when the fuck his dad Tyrion like actually cleaned it, and if Tsunami got pissed. And he's gonna bang on the door.
Okay, you bang on the door.
Yeah.
Um, who answers? I figured.
Oh god, here we
Fish.
go.
Um, I think like within seconds, the cabin door like swings open, and I think it is just like a wall of like sensory stimulate. Music is loud as fuck. The food is like just lots of spices, lots of scents, lots of everything, like chatter, just loud. And who opens the door is a half elven man, about 5'11". Um, and he might have been a very like slim and trim man, but where he is right now, he's kind of gained some weight. You can see his neck has filled out. Um, and he's handsome. He's very familiar to you, obviously. Um, his hair isn't as long as it used to be. You can see that your dad Tyrion probably keeps his hair short as he's beginning to like gray, and he seems kind of like awkwardly settling into the guy who is your father. Just a little bit like seeing pictures of your dad from college.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and he's wearing like a very simple, like kind of like off yellow tunic, very nice slacks, and he's got on like a thick, like baby blue float, fastened with like a lanyard pin. And he'll say, "Okay, for sure here for."
Before after that sentence, Jaco jumps at his waist and just hugs him tight.
I think like you can feel him like kind of stiffen. Um, and I do think like Jaco in particular can kind of sense that like arcane like flash, and it fizzles as Jaco like goes to hug him, but after a minute he'll hug back tightly. And he'll say, You must be one of Amara's cousins.
He steps back. Do- It hasn't been that long.
I am.
Do you, do you not? I know I look like hell because I've been there. Do you not recognize me?
You,
Okay.
yeah, Mars, I think I have a good time for you to prompt in. Just give me 1 second. Ye- uh, and Tyrion will clap his hands, and the music just like deadens, or like quiet. Maybe there's a delay. He has to like yell at someone to turn the music down, and he'll put a hand on your shoulder and he'll say, "Why don't you come inside? Take a seat. I You might be getting me confused with someone, but we can get this worked out. You're not from Waterdeep with the Cult of the Dead 3,
Jaco's
are
looking
you?"
at him like a bad joke is happening, and he's not fucking happy with it. He goes, "Yes, I look like shit, but that seriously, Dad, seriously."
I'm sorry. Whose fucking
Here.
kid is this?
Oh, is it one of the babysitters?
Tyrion, is everything okay?
And from around the corner, uh, Tosia will show up holding two very small bundles.
Oh god.
Uh, oh,
You
thank goodness.
fuckers.
Oh, thank goodness. And she will immediately deposit them.
Oh my god.
Surf
Don't give him
and
no.
The
Uh,
second
Surf and
Tosia gets
Riptide
close,
into.
the second Tosia gets close, she smells just sulfur.
She will immediately
Tosia,
pull
don't
back
don't
just mildly bit.
Amara will come around the corner. Being an elf, she looks pretty ageless. But there is a ring on her finger. However, it's not the ring that Jaco is used to seeing on her finger now.
Oh,
It's a simple gold band with seashells engraved in it. Oh, is this one of the entertainers that you invited?
no. Why would I bring entertainers?
I don't know.
No. Listen, I picked the
listen,
most
these.
remote place I can think of so people wouldn't show
While
up.
they're all
Sorry,
talking,
who's
Jaco is slowly backing up. And he has
Listen,
who's
pure
these.
fear in his eyes.
Listen, the twins are getting heavy. And she will place
Here, I'll
them
take one of
in
them.
Jago's hands and say, like,
Oh,
Oh,
don't give the babies over to him, Tosia. He's probably sent to kill them. Are you thinking?
I would
were you sent to kill the twins?
Jaco's going to look down at both of them, and I'm assuming recognize their facial features.
their little
They are
faces.
Eh,
literally probably only a month old.
they're blue,
But
and they're
yes, that is
twins.
definitely Riptide's.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're blue. They're
There's only
twins.
so many blue twins.
Yeah.
He, without thinking, because you could tell he's lost. He's gonna go. Why would I hurt my cousins?
Okay, see, now I'm understanding why Tsunami did what he did to me.
Funny.
Can you
Anyways, if
come
you could just keep
inside?
an eye on them, they've already had their naps, so and been fed. So if you could just keep an eye on them, make sure they don't puke or whatever. Uh, that'd be nice. And also get a change of clothes. You smell god awful, and she
Lucia,
will
you
leave.
just. Oh my goodness.
Um,
Um,
Here, I'll
Amara,
take
can
them.
you?
I'm going to take them.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
She comes over and like it's kind of sad because Jaco knows how like sweet Amara normally is, but she takes the twins back with like a yank from him.
The second she has full
Oh.
control, his hands are like instantly up.
Uh,
He's heard the
kid,
stories.
don't. Kid, why? Come on inside, okay? Come on. The party hasn't started yet. Just come on inside.
No, you could think I'm in the wrong place.
No, I
Sorry.
don't. Come on inside. Come on, come on, come on, come on. My husband will kill me if I just left you out. Come on.
This might
We
be
have
nice.
a change of clothes in his size. Do we want to let
Yeah,
him inside?
it's
Well, it
not
would.
your house. It's
I
mine,
know it's
Amara.
not my
I'm gonna let him
house.
inside.
Okay, okay. I'm just saying.
I don't
And she turns around with the twins and walks off.
I don't want to cause a problem. I've already started it. I don't want to hurt them. I can leave.
You're not gonna cause a problem. Their attitudes are gonna cause a problem. Get inside the house, please. Come on. I've got over 20 people arriving. Someone's already canceled on me. Get inside the house.
Jacob's gonna put his hands up and slowly walk in, fully expecting to get the shit kicked out of him.
Um, Tyrion will kind of reach behind, close the door, and he'll like press something to his ear and he'll go, "Yeah, can we get tighter watches on the entry road? How the fuck did you guys let that one slip in?" Um, do you want to go take a bath, kid?
um, hold on. Do I have the spell that does prestidigitation actually like take away the smell and stuff?
Mhm.
Yeah, no, it should clean you, right?
That's
Okay.
how we've been doing it. Make
Yeah,
those prestidigitation
body pearls.
pearls, Jaco.
Jacob's just gonna, with his hands up, he's gonna gently wave his hand, and his entire outfit turns into almost something you would see in a market, fresh and clean, and he just smells neutral. He doesn't smell like sulfur anymore. Sorry.
Hey, it's cool. Are you hungry?
I'm no, I'm good. I'm. You have a party. You have your family. Gonna. I should probably not be here.
Okay. Well, hey, come on. Not the first time someone said to me that to me in this place. What can I get you to eat?
Um. Fuck. Is Jacob gonna do this and absolutely fuck himself? He's not. Okay. Just a sandwich, I guess. That's fine.
Out of curiosity, DM, did Jaco hear any cracking when when he said these are his cousins?
No.
You know what? I'm gonna make you a Waterhavian po' boy. How about that?
Can you put extra of the sauce?
Yeah, yeah, I can. And why don't you? I mean, you kind of handled the boys well. Why don't you? While I go make that, why don't you go sit with Tosia and Damara? The other guests, guys, haven't come in yet. They could really use the help right now, especially. I think our babysitter's canceled on us, so
Oh, are you sure? Because I know Amara, um, doesn't seem to like me right now.
she's in a testy spot. She's a little upset because I made the boys laugh and she didn't. Which is why I'm hosting this stupid, amazing party. Incredible opportunity.
Um, what is this party for again?
Mm. Uh, my brother-in-law, uh, him and his wife, they had their twin boys just a little bit ago, and in in Waterdeep, when you make a baby laugh, you post a party to celebrate it. A baby can laugh. That's incredible. Uh, I made a funny face at them. They laugh. We actually don't know which twin laughed, but one of them laughed, and then the other one started laughing, and here we are, Surf and Riptide. They're now people. So just hosted a big party. It's been tense. So I'm gonna be honest, haven't really. I'm not gonna dump everything on you.
It's
Me and the
fine.
other in-laws, me and the other in-laws don't get along great. There's a lot of hen picking, but what's Amara got? What does Lefty even do? Come on, my husband is the chosen of Mistra.
Hmm.
I'm married. She's still engaged. But then Tosia has kids.
I think you'll do fine.
I'll come out on top. The house always wins.
It does. It it does. And before Jaco starts crying, he walks away. And he calmly, very carefully, walks in the view of Omara to know that he's not sneaking up on her.
She's probably put the twins in like a little blanket nest next to her. She's like wrapped up the little nest and leaned them so they're not laying down.
One of the
And she's
twins
just
has
Hmm?
her pinky in a
Oh,
tiny little baby grip.
they don't
You'll
even
know
know
which
their own
one.
strength. And she's just drinking. She's got a little glass of sparkling wine. And she looks and says, "Oh, he let you into the house."
I al- I I offered to leave, and he said no. I I tried.
Well, while you're in here, you might as well have the finger sandwiches. And she motions to the table where there's like hors d'oeuvres. Or
Um,
did he say he was going to make you something?
he
He
said
likes showing off.
yeah, he's gonna make one of the famous po boys. That he like he makes. You can see the stutter in his words. Like he's being careful.
Oh, yeah, those are really good. I can't fault him for that.
No, and the homemade
The
sauces.
sauce, he always kills it on the sauce.
He would
I'll give him that.
he's never given the recipe, and it kills me that he won't let it go.
How? She squints at him.
Because it's known in Neverwinter because of who he's married to. That's what I meant. It's kind of a thing.
Where did you come from?
Down the road.
Interesting. She takes a sip of her drink.
Is there? I'm assuming there's like cups of water or whatever like laid out for the people.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna grab one and quickly like, grab with his two hands and just drink it to like hide his face. Um. So engaged.
Sorry, I was eating. Yes. Tyrion probably told you that. He's got a running list of familial accomplishments, like it means something. Um,
I was also sold the ring. Um.
oh,
I kind of noticed those notes of things. I guess it looks beautiful.
Jaco's fucking walking on a tightrope.
He could make diamonds. Anyways,
But
the
yes, my fiance, we both wanted to wait while I got settled down, but I'm settled down now. We're still gonna wait to get married for a little bit just to make sure, but
I guess
wanted to make it official.
of course, true love is hard to find. Um, so have you? So in a little time, did you guys choose a day yet, or like like a, or are you just waiting until you someone chooses?
There's a lot of things currently happening with him and his job and the rest of the world.
And now he's a wanted fucking fugitive.
She's like rubbing her forehead.
Yeah.
And so we're just, like I said, he just wanted to make it official. Like, yes, this is going to be something that happens. And so we just wait until it's a little bit calmer for things to happen.
No, that makes a lot of sense. It's better when things aren't going to hell. Is I guess. I have no doubt.
Um,
I have no doubt you two will be super happy in forever.
oh, well, thank you. That does mean a lot, even
Of
from a random stranger.
Sorry, I'm trying to be nice. Just don't hit me.
I won't hit you. This is Tyrion's house, and I haven't been given permission. And also, I'm not going to do what Tsunami did and fight on sight.
You're going to see Jaco try not to laugh as he remembers the story. He goes, "Oh, that he did that."
Mm-hmm.
D-
He
um,
is fiercely protective of his family. Admirable trait, but a very shoot first, ask questions later kind of personality.
I've heard. Who won?
Me. She giggles. She does a little giggle.
Um, yeah, makes sense.
Rosia, where are you?
I'm literally right around. Oh fuck! I forget Tosia's voice. Fuck.
Tosia was like a normal voice, I think, if I remember. If anything, it was
No,
more
it's like
sarcasm.
it. It was it was high pitched. It was high pitched and with a
Sassy.
with an English accent,
Oh,
which
okay,
I'm
okay, okay.
going to fail to get.
It's
Fuck.
okay.
Mhm.
The
Pregnancy
rain
changes
in
a person.
Spain falls mainly on the plains.
The
Yes,
Rhine
I'm
is
right around the
fine.
corner, right here. Oh my goodness. You'd think I went down for milk and cigarettes. Yes, hi. Thank you for the last minute babysitting. I don't know what happened to Cavalith. He was supposed to come by, but apparently not. Okay.
Who's
Whatever, I
letting
guess.
Cavalith babysit?
Oh my god, I forgot about Cav being the babysitter. Fuck. I'm like remembering this shit because it's been so long since we've touched any of these characters. It's
This
crazy.
is this
Uh,
is why the twins turn out the way they do.
Yes, because of
that is
Uncle
also,
Cav.
I think, new because I was thinking about it with Jason and then he never got back to me on Cavalith being the babysitter.
It makes so much
So,
sense though.
and
No, I'm
thus,
fine with it. I love it. I just didn't
and
want to put too many characters in the scene.
no, yes, and it worked out because
It's
now
still
Jaco has
perfect.
an excuse.
Mhm.
Uh,
Oh, is he is they are they okay?
yeah, I got a sending from them talking about some mother somewhere who needs help, but you would think that I had already booked him, but I guess, other
Duty
mothers.
calls.
Duty. Exactly. Anyways, uh, thank you. I never caught your name on the sending. I just kind of booked without thinking. I apologize.
It's fine. It was a huge situation. I did I tried to leave. I, I was told not to.
Well, good, because I'm the one that paid for you, so there would have been problems if you had left early. No. No offense, you understand. But
No,
anyways,
no offense at all. I was. Never mind.
your name?
This is Mark pausing for a second because I'm trying to find a fucking list where my characters are because Jaco's stealing someone else's name. Literally, Jaco's stealing someone else's name.
No, this is very funny. Good luck.
Dranos. Oh, hold on, wife needed a kiss.
Mwah. Love you. Good
Love
night.
you.
Love
Oh,
you.
That's why she was at the
Okay.
door earlier. She wanted kisses, and I thought something was wrong.
that's so cute.
Oh,
He's-
so cute.
He's gonna say Dranos. Yeah, Dranos.
Huh,
Interesting. Interesting name.
Is that like a northern halfling family name?
I'm adopted, so is the um name that I had.
Oh, neat. And she will flop down with a drink in hand, also sparkling wine. She probably should not be having wine after
Hey,
having.
you're not supposed to be having wine right now. I can hear it.
Josia, put that back.
It's not like I'm breastfeeding them. I have nursemates.
You have wet nurses and you're
Wet
doing
nurses.
formula. Use the right words.
Oh my gosh. If I would.
Wait, wait. You said they're like a month old.
Yeah?
Hold on. Tosia, you're still recovering. You know that Dr. Osmond told you not to drink until month 2.
Ugh, fine. And she will hand her drink over to Amara.
So,
She's now
I will
double
say,
fisting sparkling wines.
Yeah, still like holding like pinky to like whichever twin is holding onto her pinky.
though I will cut in, I won't interrupt the scene for this, just so everyone knows, babies usually do not start laughing until 4 months of age. I just want to correct. I just want to say I know what's good. Just for the invisible audience out there, I don't want to get canceled on Twitter.
Sometimes burps can be considered can be sounding like laughs.
Considered, yeah. So
Yeah.
just thank you, Sorry, everyone. Just had to cut in.
I got you.
Fish was
I'm glad
frantically
we
doing
have
research, like when do babies laugh?
I got you, Fish.
I love
got you.
the Snopes
Fact
character
check.
here.
Fact check.
Yeah, Snopes fact checked here. Very necessary, extremely needed. I am 100% serious. Love you, Fish.
Jaco's gonna look at those two and go, do you mind if I use the restroom?
Yeah, so I'd tell you where it is, but this isn't my house, so I don't know. And I don't go to the bathroom in other people's houses.
That's right. Down.
That would be a Tosia thing.
That would be Tosie thing. Jacob's gonna point to a specific hallway that he knows and goes, down there, I assume?
I believe so.
Okay. I'll be right back, I promise. And he's going to get up very, like, scaredly. Like something shot him in the ass, and he's going to just fucking quick walk down the hallway to the bathroom. Which
Go have a
he
panic
knows.
attack in the bathroom.
Yeah, and he knows exactly which door it is, which is obviously everybody can see which door he goes into, and he doesn't even, like, question it. He just walks right into the door and closes it and fucking sits on the toilet and just starts hyperventilating into his hand.
Do you think? Do you think Tyrion fed him something? Did he eat one of the po' boys?
Tyrion has not fed him the poi boy yet.
Okay, because he's still working on the sauce recipe. He hasn't gotten that quite down yet, and he has added something. I don't know what he's added, but he's added something.
CBD po' boy sauce.
It's horseradish. Also, what the fuck? Tyrion's like in the doorway. Uh,
No offense,
It
Tyrion.
wasn't.
How are you?
I did not say anything bad. I
Lower,
tried to be welcoming.
lower your voices. Held me, Dad, and hugged me. We talking about that?
He also said, why would he hurt his cousins about the twins?
Uh, I haven't. There isn't. There's no way that kid is mine for a lot of reasons. Um, any reading theories?
It seems a bit far-fetched that. And I say far-fetched because he's mostly seems to be doing these things absent-mindedly, like calling you dad, calling the twins cousins, immediately walking to where the bathroom was, didn't even try another door.
I think it's just a coincidence. He's. I mean,
Listen,
why?
you've been in this family long enough. Well, I guess with Tsunami there's several coincidences, but by and large there's no coincidences with the rest of them.
Yeah, no, see, sorry, Tosia. Coincidences might work out for you. They don't work out for me. All right, there's the only coincidence that has ever happened to me is Jet, just like this young man showing up to my cabin in the remote woods,
Fuck.
smelling terrible,
Jason,
injured,
fuck off.
dressed terribly, needing a place to stay.
Call
So,
back, I
you
love
were you're
you.
going to have a second husband?
No, he called me dad. That is weird.
Jaco
I
is
mean,
straight up
I'm
having a
just
panic attack in the bathroom, going, okay, the joke's over. You can fucking bring me back. Stop. I need to get off the fucking ride.
Need to get off the ride.
Good,
He's just
good
mumbling
luck
into
with
his
your
face,
8 hours,
trying to make this
pal.
motherfucker in the back of the hills bring his ass back, and he's just screaming into his hand. You guys can barely hear the muffle, but he is screaming into his hand, telling this motherfucker to
Is,
send his ass back.
is he screaming in the bathroom?
yeah, no, he's
There.
totally screaming to himself. I mean, I'm not letting this kid walk out the door.
Do you
Yes,
think
this
that
is
he's
cruel to
just
some degree.
a confusion
So I found my
spell
voice
or
finally.
somebody
Hello.
trying to mess with him? Somebody
See,
trying to mess
my
with you?
I think my theory is right now, I think he might be one of those like spontaneous death curse guys, right? He's getting the strings crossed. He's just stumbling out. He's going to be fine in a little bit. It just needs a place to
Leave him
stay.
be. Fair enough. If you want him under your roof, that's your prerogative.
He's
Um,
got longest. Shut.
Jaco's
I
gonna
just
turn the water on, wash his hands, and start making the noises like he's about to make his way out.
I just I'm just fuck. I'm worried. All right, I'm worried.
I'm
I
also
just
worried.
realized this is all the in-laws, all the people that married into this fucking family.
Any Landier shows up, I have no problems yelling at myself. I'll beat the shit out of myself. I don't care. I will play.
I'll kick my own ass.
I'm kicking my ass. Do you mind? Jaco will walk out and he'll stop right at the doorframe into the open area of the living room and see you three obviously having a
Definitely not staring at you.
serious discussion, and he's gonna I think I'm sorry, I'm not your babysitter because I do not get paid, but I think I need to go. Feel like I've overstayed my welcome.
All 6 pairs of eyes turn and look at him.
yeah. No, thank you. All six of them, just straight at Jaco, and Tyrion will make a face, and he'll say, "I'm sorry. I know you must. I know I can't be your dad because I wouldn't raise one of my kids to deny hospitality like that."
Only if the hospitality has semi concerns of hostility.
I've promised I'm not
That's
going to be
awful.
hostile.
Yeah.
All look super uncomfortable, and I feel terrible barging into something I was not invited to.
Are you? Well, you seem to be having a rough time, and she'll like look to Tyrion as she speaks to like get the nod of approval.
That's great. I love it.
You seem to be having a rough time with whatever's going on, Dranos.
And far be it from us to leave someone confused and alone on the road, especially someone as young as you are.
Would Tyrion know the type of names given to Tritons? Oh, hold on. Like okay. What was the Tyrion question? Because I would assume Tyrion would know this. Would Tyrion know, due to the fact of his storytelling and stuff like that, the standard type of names given, like standard baby names like Adam, Steve, kind of shit, to
Oh,
Tritons?
I think so. Right?
Okay.
Like I think he's got like baby names,
Well, yeah. Well, just because of the
you know.
his story writing, he's looking at character names and like, what's the standard name of a dragonborn? Um, he would know that Dranos is not a halfling name. It is a Triton name. Same thing as like David. Because I saw the face of Tyrion, I'm like, Tyrion would absolutely fucking know that because he would be searching up names for the characters.
Your name is Dranos?
Um, yes, yes.
So you must be from. You can't be from Neverwinter. Neverwinter doesn't have a great Triton population.
Baldur's
Maybe.
Gate? No.
I'm not a Triton.
Right, but Dranos,
Um,
that's a Triton name.
Well, he did say he was adopted.
yes, yes. I am adopted, and that's the name I have.
Triton family.
Interesting move for them to adopt a halfling, but I'm sure they were trying to adapt.
What does that mean, Mamara? Can people
Well,
not
I'm not
adopt
saying.
halflings?
Listen, Tritons are primarily underwater. I can see that if they. Goodness gracious.
No,
This
no. Please,
motherfucker.
you can drop out of this line of thinking whenever you feel like it.
Lucia, bold words from you for someone who didn't adopt.
I'm sorry that we thought the death curse was still going on.
I accept your apology.
That's kind
You-
of fucked up using the death curse as contraception.
Listen,
Listen, let's stop talking about the death curse. You don't know. I banned talking about the death curse. I don't know, Tosia. While Tsunami was off getting his shit sucked, my
no sucking was
husband,
happening.
not by you, my husband,
Wow.
was
No,
dying.
fair enough. You got me. That one was good. I'll
Tyrion
round
from
of
Yeah,
six
you
applause.
to
know.
seven.
Amara finishes one wine and then transfers the one that's in the baby hand to her free hand.
And remember, kids, while this is happening, Jaco is right there.
I didn't.
He's learning more about his cousins than he ever wanted to know.
He's making a lot of sense of why his cousins are certain
Are the way that they are?
Yeah.
Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4. Your po' boy is done, kid. Do you want it?
If I can, sure.
Absolutely. You have to take it while you're sitting down at the table, though.
And he points to the kitchen island instead of the table in front of him. That over
No,
there.
you have to sit at the table with us. Also, another clarification for the audience here. This is like a cabin. This does not have a kitchen island.
No, it's an oversized. It was done up like a mansion cabin.
Oh, it's
There's
one
a
of those
literal
fancy
basement with a teleportation circle.
It's a rich people
Not
cabin.
not in 1494 with mm, this is Tyrion's little place. This is
Oh,
He
this is
points
Tyrion's
where the
place.
kitchen island should be,
This is
and he's
Tyrion's.
like, right there. It's like that's nothing,
What is
honey.
the other?
You're
Is the
pointing
other
at
one?
shelving.
Oh, okay. Trying to think because I know I set up a huge mansion for them too. But that's fine. He's gonna go. Okay, and he'll walk over and he'll slowly just look at the kitchen and see how blank it is compared to what it used to be.
Or will be.
He'll open a specific drawer and he'll find like knickknacks of like things Tyrion and Jet have thrown in there. And he go, sorry, looking for silverware. And he'll quickly close it and seeing Tyrion catch him.
Eat a sandwich.
I know. I know this kid. I know I did not raise this kid. Why is he rifling through my drawers like this?
He'll grab the plate and
I'm
start.
assuming that they're speaking like Elvish or something.
Oh no,
Yeah,
absolutely not.
yeah.
Fuck, he doesn't know anything but halfling in common. He didn't take language in
He
college.
didn't go to elf school.
Yeah. To be fair, neither did Tosia. She has no idea what they're saying either.
She's just
Oh
nodding along like,
God,
wow, that's crazy.
this is an unprecedented level
Just
of
feel-
bitchiness happening. Tosia says something, and then Amara and Tyrion are speaking Elvish to each other, and Tosia's like, what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying?" And then Amara's like, "Do you want to see how quickly we can make Tosia freak out?" And Tyrion's like, "Yeah, I know. This is fun. I love how red she gets when we start doing this back and forth, etc., etc."
Nothing convinces Tosia to learn Elvish more than that does.
More than spite.
More than spite. The she after this party, she is going home and hiring a tutor.
What's funny is that I think Amara doesn't even think about it. Like Tyrion knows, and he's doing it to be a dick, but Amara's just like, oh, somebody's finally speaking Elvish around here. Oh my god.
Jacob will grab the poor boy and sit on the other side of them, like trying to give them space. Obviously, isolating himself for them to stare at him, but he's trying to not not be like noticed. Essentially, very poorly.
Um, I think Tyrion picks up one of the twins and he throws like a towel over his shoulder, like grabs like a milk bottle, kind of holds it, the fuzz and crackle of magic as he heats it up, and he's just kind of sitting there feeding one of them in like a very practiced, like he's got the bottle in the crook of his arm so he doesn't need to do anything but hold. Um,
It's a skill. It's a fucking skill.
yeah.
Oh
And
yeah, the one person that would know.
The
would be
one
Laura.
dad.
Yeah.
and Tyrion will like kick his feet up, and he'll say, "So fucking Duvaneth canceled on the party."
Oh,
Amara is going to gently rest her hand from the baby's grip, and she's like gently patting at her head. She's like, I know, that's crazy.
I just, like, come
completely
on.
unsurprising though. Did you see the way she looked when I said that we were expecting?
Well,
Oh,
I'm gonna be honest. I thought that was because Tsunami was there, and she always makes this face, and also I was there. I figured she wouldn't show up, but come on.
Yeah, like at
And then
least
fucking
like don't cancel. Just admit you're not coming, right?
well, I mean, did you say that the twins were going to be here? Or did you had originally
Well,
intend on bringing the twins?
well, it was the
oh,
laughing party. Of course, the twins are coming.
Well, that's
yeah.
probably why she canceled.
Yes, so
Oh,
then
but no,
why
no,
would
no, no.
she not know that that's happening and wouldn't just say no to begin with? It's just rude.
Formality.
um,
Ugh,
Jacob will start eating
formality.
it, and you'll see if anybody like looks over. He's trying not to cry because he's tasting the sauce of his dad, and
No.
he like keeps hiding it by like coughing or wiping his nose and goes sorry, and like he's
It's not
doing
that
everything he can to not.
spicy.
Yeah.
It's not
Toastia
it's
is like nodding. It's like it's a horseradish. Like it's not spicy. It's just
I don't
very
understand.
overpowering.
I
It
don't
is
understand why you
pleasant.
guys think it's spicy. It's like
It is
it's just
spicy.
nice.
I'm saying it's not spicy. I'm just saying that it clears your sinuses out.
Okay, but
It's
then
good, Tyrion. I do like it. It adds a nice bit of sourness. It's just surprising when you don't mention it first.
I think it's the best yet. And we'll go right back to eating right away.
see, this guy gets it. And then no,
You're never
sorry. Do
changing
you
the
want to
recipe
tell
now.
me how Jet Jet is like, oh, of course, darling. Fucking what? I can't do his impression. Then Mister calls him. That's why he's not here. An hour ago, he comes up to me and he's like, "I'm so sorry, darling. I hole in the fabric of the universe. They and dips
Ugh, terrible.
gone. And then Cavalith canceling.
Mm.
Well, he's a known MILF hunter.
I think there's prime pickings
Jaco
here.
starts coughing because he almost choked on his food when Milf Hunter
It
was
was
said.
prime picking, but I mean, it's who
Look, Tyrion,
knows.
I know it
And
takes a real man to be a mom, but
takes a real
Tosia's
man
the
to be
only actual mom here.
it's,
Exactly. Prime pickings. Listen,
and
I've dated a woman who had 7 kids.
what?
Tosia, MILF.
No, fair enough. I understand. Uh, yeah, and then I have no idea where Herman is. He was supposed to be here. I think he's still coming. I'm not sure.
Oh, no, I think he's on the moon right now.
Ugh. I don't know when we
Uh,
start doing this same skies thing. It's just so
It's
never
so
ending.
frustrating sometimes.
It's like, oh, the end of the world is happening. You have to be there for it. And it's like, not
Not
really. That's
yet.
someone else's job.
yeah, give me a break. Right, well, it's the whole Jet and Mistra thing, right? Jet comes
Exactly.
back to life and he's like, I'm alive now, and I'm like, great. And he's like,
Yeah.
let's get
At least,
married, let's et cetera, et cetera. Then Mistra, do you know how long our honeymoon was?
Wasn't it
oh
like not
boy.
even
Wait,
48 hours?
Oh
It was
boy, I've heard
10
this so many times.
hours,
I was good.
Amara. 10 hours.
Jaco's going to mumble 10 hours the second Tyrion says it.
Oh, he will
Oh,
tell the story for the next
Tyrion
20
continues to
years.
yell about this in the future.
Oh
Oh
yeah, he
boy.
rants about this so fucking much. Every time there's a like a family thing, he goes, we could have had our own vacation together, but you only lasted 10 hours, and that's how he brings it up. That's how he says is you only lasted 10 hours, and it always
And everyone's like,
makes
spit
Jed
take.
it makes Jed blush so fucking hard, and that's why Tyrion does it. That's how he gets his payback. Is literally just saying you only lasted 10 hours.
Jeez, how long does Tyrion last then? Jesus.
He's a Tyrion Raz god, baby.
Damn.
Jet wants a big family. He wants to have a bunch of kids. He wants to do what his parents did, adopt kids, have kids. I want that. I have a ton of cousins. Am I raising them by myself? I mean, Tosia, Tsunami's a
The
He's
dad.
father.
Uh,
he's off doing a business thing at the moment. It was unavoidable. It happens.
yeah, no, it for sure happens. But at least you're getting like money from him, right?
Oh,
Is anybody watching Jaco, by the way? I have to ask.
oh,
Amara's like
get,
looking over every so often,
Every
get
but
so
what's
not
often,
happening.
concertedly.
when a topic change, like the start of it, Jaco's face always makes an expression of like either he knows something, he wants to say something, or oh fuck, I didn't know this. But it's always an expression of knowledge. Like he
Man's
has
going through a face journey.
he is, and it's so bad, but he every time he does the face journey, he goes right into his po' boy and tries to eat to like hide it as fast as possible. So he's definitely showing off that there's knowledge there, but he's trying to hide it.
Mm. And I get more than enough from Tsunami. I, well, Tyrion, we've talked about this before. I have little interest in that sort of stuff, so I'm fine with whatever he wants to do. It's just, at the end of the day, he can go somewhere else with it.
Yeah, Jet doesn't want that. I kind of don't want that. And I mean, what he's out doing his world saving stuff, he's not making money. So what? Am I gonna sit
Oh,
here
he
with
isn't.
what, like 6 kids, not being able to write, not being able to do anything, and he wants kids, and I just don't.
You don't know how you're gonna make that work.
I don't know how I'm gonna make that work.
Jaco's going to speak up finally. I think writing is a smart way.
Well, I can't write with 6 kids. I mean, I had to move out to the forest to start writing. My parents, I had to keep babysitting my cousins.
But you, Jaco looks around. He goes, "You don't have 6 kids, right?"
Not yet.
Not yet, but me and Jed are talking about it.
Okay.
What if you make a bestseller before you have the 6 kids?
That's not a bad idea. I could fund
I'm
it.
I am so sorry. The Rayland series is a bestseller. We all know that, right? I am an accomplished
Oh,
novelist.
yes, definitely.
I I just won an award for best youth novelist. I am doing great. I am literally
No, you're
one of
doing
the
wonderful, darling.
ghostwriters for Jennifer Rosemary. Excuse me.
Wait, actually, do you get any of the royalties from Herman on that?
Uh, I mean, no, I get an advancement. So I'm
Oh,
prepaid. I get paid per
darling,
word.
you know better than that. Come on.
You could do your own thing.
One, I am doing my own thing. Again, Rayland series. Two, I don't know. I kind of prefer that with the whole Yennefer time thing, because when Cobalt comes over to kick his ass, I don't want to be attached.
Very fair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I did watch
I
that
think
man fight a dual chrome dragon on his own. It was
I think the moment that Cobalt realizes that Herman wrote Break into Infinity, I want to be a fly on the wall, but I don't want to be there.
Jaco
well,
starts choking on his food
yeah,
again.
exactly. You get it.
Jaco starts
And
just
and
coughing on his food. He's
Uh,
trying to
uh,
breathe.
are you okay?
No,
Yeah, it's
I'm good. Sorry.
the horseradish.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, please don't die in my cabin.
Well,
Yeah, I don't know. I my publicist and my editors say that the little biography I'm writing for Jet, the End of the Death Curse, everything is going to be a bestseller. We're looking top 10 Forbes list. I guess like the uh, Prince Corollas has already been like, this will be on my summer reading list, whatever.
oh,
Um,
well, it's already on my reading list. I can tell you that.
but I just,
It's pronounced Forbes.
Photobus.
Ugh,
you know, I
Martha,
don't know.
she rolls her eyes.
I keep hedging on writing it, but I think Jet
You
You know,
think that
he wants me to, sing about it, tell people about us.
Writing a little album would be so cute.
Oh, I'm not the type of bard that sings.
Mm.
no, you tap dance, which is much cooler, personally speaking.
Thank you.
Hmm.
Thank you. Thank you,
Well, maybe
Toadstool.
you don't have to be the one singing, but you can still write an album about it.
I'm not gonna write music. But I'm talking metaphorically. I'm using similes, descriptive language to
He
illustrate the
wants you to
point
sing.
that I'm
He wants you to sing to the world about you two.
Metaphorically speaking, yes.
Metaphorically speaking.
metaphorically. Well, because I like my privacy. I don't like being in the public eye.
No, fair. That is the reason why I let
Excuse me.
Tsunami do his thing, and all the brothers do their weird saving the world stuff, but that is not for Tsunami and I. I am very happy with my uh international business corporation. It's so much easier.
Well, yeah, but Tsunami doesn't want you to. I mean, Jet wants me to tell everyone how much I love Jet, how important he is to me, and
I mean, didn't you already do that with your bestseller
Rayland
song?
series?
Yeah, Raisin series? I mean, come on.
oh, no, I was writing those. Some of it with Jet, but that's again, it's metaphor, it's simile. I'm not actually telling people what Jet means to me. It's a love letter, but it's not an
Yes.
open.
What about writing a story about how you two met?
That's what I'm thinking, but
Which obviously,
What, Yennefer time style.
do you your own thing would probably suffice. That's what I meant. Is it doesn't have to be you and Jet. Sorry, but names don't matter as long as the passion behind it is real, right?
right, right. I get that. My issue is it's vulnerable.
You have historically struggled with that.
But it's real.
Amara. He knows that.
It's it
That's why
may
he's saying it.
it may be horrible, but isn't that what he wanted? Was the truth to be out there in a way? So write the truth. Obviously, don't put your names, but I think he would
Well,
like it.
there's I just yeah, the truth, the truth, the truth. It's
Do you
always the
not want to
truth.
mess it up?
Well, it's also rather. Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? Very
What are
self centered of Jet in a way to ask this of him. Is that what this
I mean,
is?
Tyrion would do it, but I'm assuming that Tyrion is afraid of doing it wrong, or if Jet reads it, he's going to start getting asked more questions from Jet that he might not be prepared to answer. Things like that.
Hmm.
But they've always been
I,
so. Sorry, nothing.
no, I've always been so what?
Nothing. That I was. Sorry, just reminded me
Joanna,
of something else. Sorry, never mind.
Ernest, did you read the Raylan series? Is that what this is?
It is one of the best series I've ever read.
Oh, well, why didn't you just
Were you going to
say
say that
that?
he's always had like a
Yeah.
way with words and descriptions of feeling?
I think Raylan is the Raylan series is one of the best things you've ever written, and he's talking straight to Tyrion now. Like he's literally just one-on-one without even realizing it. And I think it's honestly helped me grow when I was reading it, and it's still one of my most favorite series I ever read over and over again.
We have a fan.
And and obviously with Tyrion staring at him, he's going to see admiration not of a fan, but of familiarity. The best way to put it. And then he just goes back and like finishes and goes, think I'm finished my welcome. Thank you for the food. And I do think you should probably just write the truth. You can't be mad if it's the truth.
I think Jet can be mad if it's the truth. Well, he'd be upset that it's the truth, but he
It's
can't do anything about it.
You can't deny it, I suppose, is the answer.
I'll walk you out. Um, do you have a place to stay for the night? Can I bring you to
I'm
the next
assuming it
town?
hasn't been that long, Jason. Essentially,
It's been like what, 2, 3 hours at the most?
yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Um, Jaco's gonna look super uncertain, but he's gonna go. I can find a place. I'm not even supposed to be here. You have a party coming. And he points to all the things that have been set up, and I don't want people questioning why a random person who did at one point smell like sulfur is here.
Well, it's been 2 to
Well,
3 hours. I think we're the only ones that are going to show up.
Yes,
I
it's true. That's how it goes sometimes, isn't it?
well,
To be fair, this is out
I
in the middle of nowhere. It is rather like playing a destination wedding.
Might be out of nowhere, but it was still. Never mind. Sorry.
oh,
Um. Yeah.
well, let me walk you out then. Let me get you at least to the next town.
I can. I can. I'm fine. I promise.
Okay,
You have guests, and as you said,
I'm
you don't walk away from your
they're not
guests.
guests, they're family.
He sees me enough.
Yeah. We're Let me walk you I'm gonna put this thing down. And he sets the baby down. Let me walk
Put
you.
this thing down.
He sets him back down in the like donut blanket nest that Amara previously made for them.
Oh, which one is that?
Wait. Say that again, Sam.
Oh, Sophia has said, "Oh, give him to me," and then she'll take the baby before it goes in the donut nest, and we'll say like, "Oh, which one is this?"
He's. I'm
And
assuming
she'll.
Jacob would know his family well enough. Are you guys comfortable with
Oh
what
yeah,
I'm
no, I think that's.
insinuating?
I think that's very fun that Jacob can tell them apart and Tosia can't.
He's literally just going to get up and go, "That's Rip," and he goes and puts his dishes into the sink.
Rip. Oh, yeah, you're
You
right.
did say their names.
Oh, yeah, you're right. The little mole. Fair enough.
Well, uh,
It was a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Dranos.
Um, it was a pleasure to meet you, Amara. Good luck, and I have no doubt the wedding is going to be amazing. Going to be the best.
Thank you.
um, Kieran will stand up, and he'll kind of go to the front door and hold it open for Jacob to walk through.
Jacob will stop at the door, outside the door, turn around and go, "Very sorry for barging in, for giving you a hug like that. I was.
Kieran will, you were what, kid?
I'm very sorry. That's all."
Don't don't apologize. And he'll close the door behind him, like fully stepping out of the cabin. Um, and he'll just kind of like tug on the reindeer pin and the cloak will like warp into a coat. Um, and he'll say, "Come on, let's. I'll just walk you as far as you're comfortable with."
That's fine. And Jacob will turn and wait for Tyrion to start walking.
I grew up in a big family. I was the oldest cousin. Had just pretty much raised all of my cousins, and I fell in with a bad crowd, and I moved all the way over here to get away from it. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to do anything spectacular, and then Jet came in. I don't know.
He seems like someone that makes you happy.
Yeah. I didn't know it until
Way too late.
I thought, yeah, I thought being alone made me happy, so I left him, and then uh, I didn't feel as happy as I did when I came across a painting of his brothers and him, and I missed him.
Yeah. Yeah. Jacob smiling, remembering the story of what happened to the painting. Did you keep the painting?
Uh, yeah, it's at their estate. Amara. I transferred it over to Amara.
Yeah. Makes sense. Okay. Nope, that makes sense. It looked like he was like calculating.
I went through uh a lot of stuff not to tell people the truth, not to tell anyone about Jet, and it feels weird now too. You're cagey.
Say that again.
You're cagey. I I get that. Not
I did
opening up,
accident.
not telling the truth.
I did run into your waist and give you a hug. Out of and I'm sorry.
It was it's kind of nice. I think I do want someone to call me dad.
I think I think it fits you. As much as you're afraid of it, I think it really fits you. And I think you're going to be amazing.
Well, it's kind of a long walk back to town. I'm not gonna lie to you. And I do kind of have to make sure Mara and Tosia don't get at each other. So you're gonna follow straight down this road. It's going to get a little barren, a little rural at times, but if you just keep going straight, you're gonna come across this beautiful, rustic, terrible backwaters town. Uh,
They have
it,
good alcohol there, I know.
they have great, yeah, no, you've been here. So yeah, if you go right down there, I think it's like Salt Marsh, something like that. You can just go up to the bar, get a room, and here's 2 gold pieces. I That should get
Jaco
you a room.
Jaco stops. I'm not going to need it, I promise. It's I'm not going to.
Okay. Well, just walk back to town if you do. Okay?
I'll be
I
fine.
mean, walk back here.
You have family. and you don't ever keep family waiting.
Yeah, you do. You're gonna say you won't, or that you don't, or that you can't, but you're gonna disappoint them. You're gonna leave them waiting. You're gonna break their heart.
You could also
Uh,
make their heart bigger, show how much you love them, and make sure that they are taken care of when they skin their knee.
yeah, but I mean, it's gonna be the least shitty thing I do to them this year. Before you go, I have I have something for you, actually, if you permit it.
For me, what are you talking about?
Um, here it is. Here. Uh, I don't have the first edition book on me. I have the first edition of the first print. Jet has it, but they're notes. They're just stupid character notes I made for Rayland way back when. You should have them.
You don't even know who I am.
Sure I do. You're Dranos, and do you like my book series? And you called me Dad, and it was
Yeah. The second he says Dranos, you see like sadness just sweep over his shoulders. But he fixes it as soon as possible. Yeah. No, yeah. Thank you.
and uh yeah, you caught me at an off time. You made me sentimental.
I know. And but I promise you things will be better.
It can't be worse than they were a year ago.
They'll never be worse than that. I can promise.
All right, keep walking.
Jaco's going to nod his head and just turn and walk away.
Can I ask a question, DM?
You certainly may.
Does Jaco turn around?
He 100% looks back and just to see his dad one more time.
Yeah, no, Tyrion is still standing there, and when Jaco like turns around, he kind of waves. And I don't think Tyrion moves until like Jaco is long out of sight.
Yeah, Jacob will nod his head and on that one turnaround and proceed to start crying without moving his like to show it and just walk with blurred eyes down the road until he gets to a bar and proceeds to get fucking drunk.
Phenomenal. I feel terrible for that bar and or tavern keeper because I think you're going to leave your bill unpaid when you snap back to the hells.
Oh my god.
Um,
Jaco is fucking plastered when everybody appears in front of each other, and Jaco's not in a good mood.
okay. And with that, rewind. Ava, you experience that same wink, that same black to bright, blinding light transition that Jaco experienced while dropping into the woods outside of Neverwinter. However, unlike Jaco, you find yourself in a tall, walled courtyard. There are cobblestones beneath your feet and the large spires of the Library of Candlekeep above you. Um, in the Court of Air, where you now stand, there is a large building with a array of buttons that can call people with various different magical specialties. There is a large inn with a big telescope peeking out of the top. There is also a fairly new looking bookbinder's shop as well as the large central gate to enter into Candlekeep. Um, you have with you Marty's body, and I believe that's it, correct?
Echo, you're muted.
You are muted.
Uh, yep. They have the bag of holding and Marty, and that is all. And
Okay.
also the notes that were given to them.
Okay. Fair enough. How would you like to proceed?
Uh, so they floop down into the
Word of air.
into the court of air. Thank you. And they are immediately like, "What kind of fucking nerd shit is this?" Um, and well, they said go to Candlekeep. We don't know which one's Candlekeep. Let's start walking. And they will go first to the tavern, since that seems a likely place
Okay.
to find answers.
Um, you do so. Inside of this tavern, it is broken up into two very distinct sections. One that is the drinking part of the establishment, and the other is the more tavern side. The tavern or like bar itself is it is not really it is still kind of like midday, so there are not many people in there, but it is currently staffed. There is a tavern keep, as it were, behind the bar.
Right. Okay. I have a dead body on me. That's not preferable. Um. Well, and they will approach the bar and will say, "Uh, which way to Candlekeep?"
The bartenders slides up, gives you one look over, says, "Ah, um, well, you are standing in the court of air. We are the hearth and the house of rest, which serve travelers to Candlekeep, and the library fortress itself is just beyond the large gates you likely saw on the other side of the court of air."
Right. Uh, they will sort of like pull their hoods over their heads and hide their their very robotic looking face
Sure.
a tiny bit more. It does nothing for them. Uh, and we'll say, right, yes, we knew that. We were testing you. Congrats. You passed.
Oh, well, we get all sorts through here. So uh, no offense intended, I suppose.
Yep. Uh, is it true I have to have like a stuff to give to them to get in, or
Ah,
do you
well,
know?
hold on. And he'll go below the bar, pick up like a small box, and we'll place it down, and he'll say, "We just got these," and he'll like run a razor over it and pop it open, and inside is on top a folded little cardboard standee, and he'll sort of put that out, and then below the cardboard standee is a bunch of tiny little brochures, and he'll like set them in the standee, and it literally is like a Candlekeep what you need to know guide. And he'll say, they're talking about opening up more, seeing we're gonna get some more people through here. So they arm us with a little bit of knowledge here, and he'll take one and extend it to you. And inside is the information that yes, they need a piece of knowledge that they do not yet have in their collection to gain entry to the library.
Oh, this is so helpful. Like Evie's Ava's shoulders like immediately relax. It's like, oh my fucking god, this is exactly what I needed. Thank you.
Oh,
Um,
no problem. That's why they had them printed.
uh, is random. No, you wouldn't know a 13-year-old girl. That'd be weird to ask of someone. Anyways,
Yes, yes, it would.
yes, it would. It's a specific one to be clear, not just like I'm gonna go.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, no problem.
And they will go ahead and get the fuck out of there and head towards Candlekeep.
Okay. Sure thing. You go and approach the large gates of Candlekeep. Um, in and around the large gates, there is like a smaller door that has a call button on it, similar to the ones on the wall on the building, sort of off to your right. Um,
Is there like just like the one call button, or is it like a lot of them?
There's one on the door that is like the big central one, and then off to the right there is a wall that's kind of like built into a building that has like a bunch of different buttons to call people, and right next to the person's name on the placard would be like their speciality. So like if you wanted somebody who has a specialty in like
Blood
astro
magic,
arcane
etc.
focus or whatever, there's a button. There's like something like 200 buttons
Cool.
on that wall, and then there's the one big central button on the door to call presumably whoever lets people in or out of Candlekeep.
Gotcha. Well, based on the description of tween girl, they would not assume that Faye's name would be on the important call buttons. So
Let's
they will
see.
just hit
Let's see
yeah,
what specialty could she have? Boy bands.
boy bands and blood magic.
Yes.
Uh very Carrie of her. They don't know who Carrie is, so don't bring that up. Uh they will ring the big doorbell.
Okay. A few moments pass, and eventually, a door opens. A individual wearing some heavy robes and a thick-looking chain with the symbol of Ogma around their neck will answer. Older fellow, and he'll say, "Yes. Can I help you?"
Hi, I'm looking for a Jeddo and his sister daughter, Faye.
Hmm. I see. You're seeking an audience with the speaker of necromancy.
Yeah, is he in?
No, you've just spoken of her. Do you have something for the
Wait,
collection?
the the 13-year-old child is the speaker of Nectar. Okay, goes on me for being biased. Yes. I have this, and they will pass the code that Jeremina gave them.
Okay. He'll say, just one moment, please, and will retreat back into the door, and probably somewhere in the vicinity of like 25 to 30 minutes passes, and he eventually returns and says, "The readers are quite pleased with what you've brought. Please come in. I'll see you to an audience chamber. Um, does your friend require anything?" Pointing
Oh,
at Marty's body.
um, good question. A cleric would be
I,
helpful.
I am a cleric.
Cool. Do you know Raise Dead?
I do. I would need to make some preparations. I take it your friend is no longer with us.
I. Well, we certainly would not be asking.
Well,
Actually, yeah, no, it's her cat that's dead. She's just very upset about it. Why, and that's why she's just lying in my arms like this, completely stagnant, going through a little bit of rigor mortis. It's just
he'll he'll reach into his robes underneath his holy symbol and materialize a set of glasses and place them on. Ah, I see you are speaking in jest. Please
quite
follow me.
right. Awesome. Uh, I do have we do have a diamond. It might be a little fucked up though.
Hmm.
Doesn't matter. Faye and Jenna first. They said to go to you, to them first.
Understood. I will bring you to the spire of necromancy, and you can discuss with the reader's staff how you can speak with her. And he will begin walking off into Candlekeep very slowly. Um,
Oh no, it's one of these.
eventually, however, inside of Candlekeep, there are many spires, towers. Each one has a various bit or theme. As you know, there is a speaker for each of the major schools of magic, and each one has its own individual tower. They're sort of linked by like a interconnected system of walkways that have just been built up on top of each other. But he leads you to the bottom of the speaker of necromancy's tower, and will sort of open the door, and in sort of this long open hallway, um, there is just a desk that looks very out of place, sitting on the sort of the worn red carpet that is there, leading up to the spiral staircase that seems to hook around and go upwards. Um, and sitting at that desk is um, another devotee of Ogma, a little time, who appears to be like keeping a book. And as the two of you walk up, the cleric that you were speaking with will relay some information. This individual has brought something from the collection and would like to speak with the speaker of necromancy. And the um, uh, devotee of Ogma that's sort of sitting at the desk has like this big book in front of them with a calendar week, and will say, "I will have to consult um, with the speaker's seeker. Um, he's been quite adamant that she shouldn't be disturbed."
Would that be Jetto?
Yes, yes,
Oh,
he's um,
I was told to say that the Divine Comedy sent me. Jeremina. Oh, fuck. What's her last name?
I have no idea who that is, but I can bring him here.
Yeah, just let them know Jeremina in the Divine Comedy sense. sent to me. That will be helpful.
Wonderful. Uh, I will do that. And he opens up a drawer. Will take out a tiny little silver raven, and will like wind it up with a key, and will quickly pen down a note and hand the silver raven the note, and it will flutter off. And the older cleric um, will say, "I am going to go to my chambers and get the materials necessary to raise your friend. Uh, I will
Wait,
return here." And he begins walking away very slowly. Um,
come on, dude. I only have 6 hours left.
some time passes, and eventually, boom! The door of the speaker's tower opens, and in strides a fairly tall individual wearing sort of a white cloak, scraggly blonde hair, sort of scraggly beard, and
Weird.
will say, um, uh, "You needed to speak with the," and then he'll like look at you and like kind of give you like a once over, and like a look of like somewhat bewilderment will be on his face. Um,
Ava will raise the hand and say, "Oh, hey, twins."
oh
Specifically, the hand that is.
yeah, yeah. And he'll like look at it and like give like a passing glance to his own arms, um, and then like look at Marty's body. I I feel as though there's something I'm missing here.
Oh, I. We cannot even begin to start, man. Like, this one's dead, got kicked out because she died. I am several soul coins wrapped in a metal suit that she was using, I guess. I'm
Okay.
Ava. And they will hold out their fucking demon hand for a handshake.
Uh, Jetto, nice to meet you. Um, right.
I was told to talk to Faye
Yeah.
and you.
Um, yeah. We'll walk up. Um, she's confined to her chambers, and he will
Shit.
uh, he will lead you up a winding set of stairs. Um, and it goes up about 3 or 4 floors. Each floor has various books and mage-like accoutrement, and eventually you reach the top floor, um, where Jetto will provide 2 quick knocks to the door, and then just basically self in, and you follow behind him, presumably. And
Yes.
the chamber itself here is very, very darkly lit. There is only candlelight in here. There's books and scrolls and things piled up in sort of uncomfortable ways. Um, and Jenna will say, "Faye, somebody's here to see you." And before there is even a chance for a response or for you to peer around, just sort of like next to the door out of the shadows, this fairly short 13-year-old girl with black stick straight hair just like is like effectively like wearing jammies, like with like
Do they have
with
like
like
little
with
skeletons on them?
with like a little like raven print or something
Oh
on
my
it.
god, yes. Whoa,
Whoa. Oh, whoa.
what the fuck is this?
Um
They say, looking down at Faye.
she'll look up at you and be like, "What the fuck is this?"
So, you're the one they told us to talk to. You're
uh
Faye.
Yeah, that's me.
Cool. Well, we were gonna resurrect this one, and they point at Marty's body, but they did a ritual to get a diamond, but fucked up. Might be because I'm fueled on her blood, and you're the one to talk to about that.
Uh,
Apparently, I have no idea what's going on. I do know what's going on. I don't know as much as they know. I don't know as much as Jeremina knows because she's the only one left. But that's an entire thing. I think.
oh,
I think she's the only one. She said she's the only one left. I don't know what happened to the other two.
no,
Aside from this one, I know what's happened to this one.
no,
I'm
I
talking
remember.
so much.
Yeah, I remember Jeremy. She did my nails.
Does she still have like the chips of it still?
Yeah, she
Oh,
has not redone her nails last time. That
that
is for sure.
that is actually very sweet
Um,
and
and
sounds like Jeremina.
and she'll say, "Okay, so you want what?"
I don't. Well, they sort of tilt their head back and forth, like, where does one start on this? So, where, where Ava, aka EV-4,
Right.
uh,
You didn't talk last time.
was EV-3 here last time? I
Yeah,
don't know when it enters the picture.
with your friend.
Oh, yeah, she's not my friend. Uh, she just happens to make me
Yeah,
us
no,
make
she
this
also
special.
is you.
What?
She also is you.
No, I know what souls are in me. There's like a whole collection of them.
No, but like you both
Oh,
have
like the
this.
blood.
Yeah, you both have the same blood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, right. She'll turn and look at Jetto and will be like, "Can I be ungrounded for this?" and he'll like, "Yes, yes, you may." And she'll say, "Awesome.
I
I need to go put on library clothes." And she will go ahead and step back into a and seemingly disappear. Um,
Hey, Jeddo, was it?
yeah,
You're aware that you are currently raising the coolest kid on Earth, right?
I, I
Or is you don't call it Earth.
true.
Don't worry about it.
Um, yeah, no, she's great. Good kid.
Good kid. Um, so how do you know the Divine Comedy?
Uh, they were trying to kill me. They thought I was trying to kill them when I was actually just killing people that were trying to kill them. It's a long story.
I feel that. How tall are you?
Huh? Oh, I'm like 6'1".
Jeremy had tried to hit on me, didn't she?
Yeah.
Yeah. You you have the vibe. No offense.
No, that's fine.
That's as soon as we woke up, she immediately told us that we were apparently married. I don't know what that's about.
Oh,
Do you know what that's
congratulations.
about?
No, I don't.
Oh well. So
So
any
so it's a height thing, not a blood magic prosthesis thing.
that's a good question. I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's both. Um, you know any good clothing or weapon stores around here?
I mean, you're standing in Candlekeep. It's one of the greatest repositories for that kind of thing anywhere.
great, because that is the side quest while we're here, is getting actual equipment. Like, this bag of holding is fraying pretty badly. I probably should not have taken it out of the weird timey-wimey stuff, actually. If this explodes, I apologize. We
Wait.
apologize.
Weird timey-wimey stuff.
So Avernus does weird time stuff, apparently.
Oh, yeah, that's why the map maker that Faye had the map from, he went insane. It's a whole
That
thing.
there's a map?
Yeah,
Right?
Jeremina took it.
Oh, yeah, duh, the map. Forgot about it.
Yeah. At this point, Faye will step back out of the shadows, now dressed in like what is effectively a like tweed suit with like arm patches on it, and her hair pulled up into a ponytail, and she says,
All right, Wednesday.
"Library close."
Lovely.
All right. So,
Should I leave my...
no,
Should I...
bring her. We're gonna do it all in one place because I'm also gonna need some help on. And she'll like draw a circle around you with her finger. Um, whatever is going on here, whatever you want me to figure out. Um, there's some things I'll probably be able to figure out, others I won't. So I'll need help.
Right. Cool.
Cool.
We...
Yeah.
Whatever you say.
Walk with me. Um,
Walking.
and it is at that point that Faye will lead you, carrying Marty's body, with Jetto following along fairly closely into the Library of Candlekeep, inside of this grand maze of books, shelves, various scholars, mages, etc., um, wor- working the stacks and filing and doing research and things like that. Eventually, into a wing of the library where a sort of large room with general purpose tables. It looks kind of almost like a lecture hall, or if you've ever seen what a Victorian surgical observation room looks like, it looks kind of like that, where it's like got multiple tiers that like look down on where the surgeon would be doing the procedure. Just
Mhm.
a little bit bigger with some general purpose tables in there, and Faye will say, "All right, yeah, body over there,
Cool.
and
Walk.
I'm going to get some help." And she will like from her belt pull out like a little notepad, flip it open, and begin writing some names and room numbers and things on it. Rip it, and will hand it to Jetto, who will turn around and depart the room. And that is where we're going to pick back up next time.
Fuck. Alright. Yeah.
Hey, let's
She...
go.
What a fuck. Fuck.
That's awesome.
Alright.
All right. Thank you everybody for
Cool.
hanging out. That was a lot of fun, and we have way more to do.
These next couple
Yeah.
sessions are going to be big RP heavy, so prepare.
Yes,
Oh
this
boy.
Prepare the
Alright.
others. Next Friday, no game because I'm at TwitchCon.
that is
Oh
true.
yeah,
Oh
shit.
shit.
Yep, it's actually a week away. So week
Yeah.
after we'll
Sick.
get back into it.
Sounds
All right.
good.
Bye,
Everybody have a
everyone.
good night.
Bye everyone.
Mwah.
Bye.
Bye.